Hello, right, I just want to talk today about supplements. Right, firstly, I want to talk about why you possibly might take them. So you might take them because your diet is deficient in certain nutrients. So an easy way to get them in is to supplement your diet with those nutrients. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully, if you're eating a diet high in things that used to be alive, plants and animals, then you should be getting enough of these things in your diet. So, the other reason you may want to take them though, is if you have specific health needs or your specific goals that you're striving towards. So if you have a condition by which certain supplementation may be able to help with the symptoms of it, that's cool. And say you're an athlete, you want to be bigger, stronger, faster, or you just want to look a bit better, you want to be a bit leaner, certain supplements can maybe help you out a little bit with that, but they are not a shortcut as sometimes they say they are. That is the important thing to know. First off, let's just cover for the general public. Like I said, if you're eating a diet high in things that high plant animal diet, you probably are getting everything you need for at least an adequate level of health. So you don't necessarily need anything at all, right? Things that people are often deficient in, generally vitamin D and vitamin K, there's two. So it could be worth looking into them. Fish oil, that is one that has a lot of health benefits, and most people would benefit from a fish oil supplement for balancing out your omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acid ratio, which I can almost guarantee yours will be too heavy in favour of omega-6, and so they will help you bring that up to a better level, which is good for your health for loads of reasons. Fish oil is great for your immune system, great for your joints, reducing triglycerides, so links to reducing your level of heart disease and chance of a heart attack and things like that. Fish oil definitely, I would say, for most people would be worth having. A multivitamin, it would appear from what I've read that essentially useless. It sort of tries to give you a one-size-fits-all. It's not specific to you. You end up with too many of some, not enough of others still. And whilst it's a novel idea, it would appear apparently a multivitamin not necessarily the way to go. Right, let's look now at some supplements that are common that people use for certain goals. Fat loss is one. Green tea, yeah, that has been shown to have some effects. Green tea, a lot of diet pills just include green tea extract, so that has, it's not still going to have a massive effect, but it can help you to an extent. Grapefruits is another one. Using grapefruits before meal has been shown to help balance your blood sugar levels, and groups that eat grapefruit over groups that eat a placebo lose more weight with the grapefruit. So grapefruit and green tea, it's not going to make a huge difference, but it is going to make more of a difference than not having it at all if you're trying to lose weight. There's two. For muscle gain, here we go. Whey protein, it's just food, yeah? So if you're getting your gram per pound of body weight of protein a day, so for me this is upwards of 200 gram a day, most people are 150. If that's if you're trying to gain muscle. Most people don't need that much. That will maximise your protein synthesis, certainly. If you're getting up towards those sort of levels out of food in your diet, you don't need to supplement it with a whey protein supplement as well. So despite the fact you go into the shop and they promise maximal gains and they say, right, anabolic in big letters, I once saw a bench press graph on the back of a whey protein supplement, just a tub of whey protein, which is just food, and it said if you take this your bench press will go up. That is absolutely ludicrous. It's unbelievable they're allowed to get away with that. It's laughable. So don't think of that as a shortcut. Eat your food first. The only time whey protein I would say is good is if you are out and about and you're busy and you need a high quality protein source that doesn't take long to prepare. You take the powder in your shaker and you can just make it up and have it there and then. It's handy for that. I mean, personally, I don't have any protein supplements. Not really required. One that does work, creatine. That will increase your power output, absolutely. Often the amount of creatine you have stored in the muscle can be the limiting factor in power exercises. Saturating yourself with it can help to make sure that won't be the case. So you may want to load it to saturate yourself quickly with it, maybe 20-30 grams a day of the stuff for about 4 or 5 days. But 5 grams a day will be enough to reach saturation eventually, and certainly once you're saturated, that's all you need to maintain. After this 4 or 5 days, if you want to load it, 5 grams a day to saturate yourself with creatine. That does work. You will increase weight immediately, but that is due to water retention, which isn't a bad thing. A hydrated cell is an anabolic cell, and so the weight increase you have at first on creatine is due to water. Now, just bear that in mind. But you should see an increase in strength. Long term, that can lead to an increase in long-term strength even when you're not on it, and it can lead to, therefore, increased chance of improved muscularity as well. One more, caffeine. That works. Helps increase fat oxidation, has some lactate buffering capacities, and it works as a stimulant, and so it can help you focus mentally. There's a common one. I would in an acute form before a workout or something like that. Brilliant. Eating it, having it like coffees all through the day, not necessarily a good thing. You end up running off caffeine instead of calories, which isn't a good place to be. So, in an acute dose is good. I would say chronically, I wouldn't recommend it that way. Right, to wrap this all up, I would say if you're eating a diet high in plants and animals and you haven't got specific health goals, you probably don't need any supplements. Maybe some fish oil, vitamin D, vitamin K could be something that you might be deficient in. Apart from that, probably no need. If you're getting enough protein in your diet, then you don't need a whey protein supplement, even if you're trying to build muscle. Creatine can help you build muscle. Caffeine can help as a good pre-workout. And green tea and grapefruit can help you if you're trying to lose body fat. Hope that's been helpful. Hope there was something there that you can use, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.